Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. For today's video, we are going to go ahead and start off with a Shantopolis world update. Foodie has actually returned to live streaming on her channel, but with some of her recent actions, people can't help but think that things are beginning to get desperate, that her situation, despite what she portrays on camera, especially during the couples vlogs, behind the camera, things aren't so good. We'll take a look at her latest unblocking spree and also discuss the end of Ramadan and the future for our queen. Later on in the video, we are going to go ahead and do an update on Hungry Fat Chick. She posted another vlog video. We have been following her recent journey here on YouTube and a lot of the ups and downs. So a lot of you guys told me to take a look at this video, so let's go ahead and talk about it. All that and more coming up on today's edition of Girl Talk. Let's just get right into it. Shall we? All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and start off with our Shantopolis world update. It's been an interesting past couple of weeks in the world of Chantal, but if I have learned anything watching this person over the years, it is to expect the unexpected. You really can't, well, you can predict what is going to come next. But about a week ago, she said that she was going to do live streams on her channel again, but only once a week, which was a complete change for someone who was now known to only do live streams. And the vlogs were over on the couples channel. The last time she actually live streamed was 2 weeks ago, and it was called Iftar and Story Time, where the first half of the live was her eating a family-sized portion of kebab and Afghani-style rice. And in the second half, Salah and her ranted about how awful everyone is. Lately, the attention has shifted to her medical situation. How long can she continue down this path of self-destruction before something bad eventually happens? Because our girl was up to her old tricks. Pitch a new gym and diet plan and then promptly throw it out the window for views and clicks, and then, wonder why people don't take you seriously. Last night, Foodie made her official return to streaming in a live called Back to Zen. She begins the live stream by making some coffee and shisha. Who makes coffee at midnight? People have also been questioning if it is a good idea for her to smoke with blood clots in her lungs and asthma, but she says it doesn't hurt her, and y'all know she knows best. Chantal claims, and I almost spit out my coffee at this one, that she is going to do for herself what is, quote, best for me. But she doesn't know what that is yet. Foodie claims that with her new over-the-counter antidepressant meds, she feels a lot better. If that's true, then good for her. Being subjective, she doesn't seem as angry, although I can't shake the feeling that her health has deteriorated over the past couple of months. She's out of breath doing the most basic things. She claims that the Love documentary was her being, quote, half serious. That explains it. She begins to talk about how hot it has been and she can barely stand it already, but this is just the beginning. And there has been quite a bit of speculation regarding where Salah is. Where does he go? She claimed at the beginning of the live that he was running an errand, but who has errands at midnight? Things are open later during Ramadan, but really, what is he doing? Why so vague? I ran a poll on my Twitter with most people agreeing that he is with the boys. She does have a key now though, so I guess she's not locked in. Remember when that became this whole thing? I'm locked up, they won't let me out. He does come on later in the live stream. Foodie admits that she would search her name when mad and that would only make her angrier. Going forward, she will be more careful about what she shares because of invasive people. It looks like mukbangs are here to stay, with her excusing it by using Amber Lynn's tried and true excuse, I have to eat, so I might as well film it. She admits that she has been off track lately, but dieting is hard. I mean, it is. I'm not going to lie and say that it's the easiest thing. It's going to be tough, just like breaking any habit. She's kind of over the gym. It's just boring for her. I think for her it is extremely uncomfortable in many ways. She is self-conscious and it's just physically uncomfortable. And I get that. It's not really fun for me. I know some people love the gym and it's like fun for them. They love going. I will never be that person. And Chantal can never stick to any kind of routine. But between the fan noise and the gurgle of the hookah, I've been noticing a theme lately with her videos. They're becoming increasingly harder to watch. Someone asked her if she's going to adopt more animals, and she says no because they are traveling soon. No word on what will happen to Harry the hamster. She's been saying that for months now that they are traveling. She claims after Ramadan, which I believe ends today. She talks about BBJ and says, we don't know what's going on with her, but she gets updates about Sam all the time. She says that if it were easy, she would have brought them. And her mom told her not to rehome BBJ to a stranger, but she didn't listen.
So you never see any videos or anything.
What's happening now for BBJ?
Yeah.
No need to say that name, you know. She take care of her. She take a nice picture. Okay, smile, BBJ. Then in the box.
No.
Exactly, because
yeah, I mean, we don't know, right? We don't even really know where she is.
Well, while we may not have all the details, we do know she wasn't taken care of with you. Later into the night, Chantal posted a couple of community tab updates, one saying that she is going to have another membership tier and will be unblocking everyone. People can't help but think that she's getting desperate because whenever she sees her views falling, she does one of her unblocking sprees, but she clarifies that certain hate will have you permanently blocked. She also claps back at the folks calling her desperate and claims that this will be the last time that she's unblocking people. This is the last time I'm going to address this. She has pushed so many folks away over the years, told them to leave, and they did. And most of these people, I don't see them coming back, regardless of whether or not she unblocks them. The damage is done. The only thing I see maybe helping her is the one thing she doesn't want to do anymore, and that is live streaming every day. But even so, I think we are going to watch her page continue to go downhill, and she will continue to get more and more desperate as time goes on, which could lead to some interesting outcomes. So Chantal has officially made it through her first Ramadan, and it was quite the adventure, wasn't it? Many ups and downs. She beat her record for most times quitting the internet in 1 month, but she's back now. So what does the future hold for our queen? Well, my magic 8-ball says, outlook, not good. Ding. Okay, you guys, so before this segment, I just wanted to put a little content warning. This is not going to be a happy segment. So for the past couple of months, we have been following the recent journey of Hungry Fat Chick, aka Candy, as things have seemingly taken a turn for the worst. Years and years of doing mukbangs for a living and putting her health on the back burner seem to be finally catching up to Candy. But even so, I can't help but root for Candy, as beyond the depressing vlogs, I do see a woman with a kind soul, but she is struggling. A few of you guys in the comments told me to check out her latest vlog where she admits that she is not okay. She's been kind of pulling herself together lately to do these mukbangs, but you can tell she's just not enjoying it like she used to. That can happen to people. Sometimes you just lose your passion for something and find yourself going through the motions. This is her career and she has come to a difficult crossroads. Continue on and risk her health or put her income in jeopardy by changing up her content. These videos, I'm not gonna lie, it's been hard to watch. She doesn't feel like eating on camera now. I think it can be hard if you're going through it to push that aside and film for YouTube. In a recovery setting, we always say, you know, admitting that you have an issue or admitting that you're not okay, this right here is step one. And Miss Candy admits that she's not one to ask for help, but if you need it, you need it. And there are so many people out there that want to help her and that want to see her feel better. She has been lonely lately, living alone. Things just aren't easy for her. Candy says that when she was living with people, she had more self-control, likely out of embarrassment. Now she orders food whenever and doesn't think twice if she will be judged, right? It's more so like, yeah, judgment, but also accountability. She really only has herself to rely on. I have noticed that people are beginning to become upset with Candy as she continues to talk about her struggles online and put that out to her audience when she should be talking to a doctor or therapist or something. As the past couple of vlogs have been pretty similar, but what is she doing to help herself? I get that because as a viewer, like there's not much you can do aside from leave an encouraging comment. And sometimes there is this helpless feeling when watching people like Candy or even Eugenia. Candy says that there is nothing anyone can do to help her and she can only help herself, which is somewhat true. There are services to help her, right? But no one can hold her hand throughout this whole journey. I do sense a defeated attitude with her, and at one point in the video, she admits when she does feel defeated, this is a lot, guys. She says, I'm just waiting for the end. Every step is excruciating. I fear that she has lost hope, and the one thing that she has left is the food. With these food apps, I don't know if anyone anticipated just how harmful they could become for people like Candy. It is awfully convenient, but for some, it has become their prime enabler. She talks about the surgery and says that it wouldn't help her because she would just gain it back. When it does come to inpatient, she doesn't want to do it because she's too embarrassed to have people take care of her all the time. It doesn't seem like she wants to try anything, but she can't expect things to change if she's not willing to make some sacrifices. She has gotten herself into this vicious cycle, and her addiction has become the way that she pays her bills. This video, it honestly felt like a cry for help. I think that first and foremost, she needs to talk to a professional, like now. Please take care of yourself, Candy. And don't feel like you have to do mukbangs. Do what makes you happy and things will fall into place. Without the food, she feels lost. She doesn't know what to talk about without the food. So it's going to take some time for her to get her groove back. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will of course catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys.